So today I'm going to be showing you free AE inspired transitions on Alight Motion part 10, I think. So yeah, let's just get started. The first one is going to be the circle blinds. So basically have your photos set up like this, and then drag this one to the top, and then you're going to need this overlay right here. And yeah, so right before your picture switches, add your overlay. I might have to move it a little bit more just so it looks a lot more like better, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to just add my overlay in so it looks like this. You can speed it up if you want to. You don't need to though. Actually, I think I'm just going to move this picture right here too. So go onto your overlay, hit effects, add effect, and then go to chroma key, which is a matte masking key, and basically make the threshold 4860. Hopefully it hurries up. So 4860 right there. Okay. Now it's gonna look like this. What you're gonna want to do is take this overlay and then take this and put it in a masking group so it looks like that. And yeah, that's how you do the circle blind. Honestly, I learned how to do these a few days ago and I love them so much. Like, really, I do. They just make every edit looks that much better. And even if you wanted on the picture you're grouping, you could add a shaken for more effect. So yeah. Next transition is going to be a swirl pinch. So basically go on to effects, distortion, and warp and find swirl. Now I'm going to move this the opposite way just so it looks a little bit better, because that's like it works better that way. And I'm honestly going to turn the radius down a tiny bit just so it's not so crazy. So make your radius 12 and add 2 keyframes. First one 0, and on the second one move it to -100. I think I'm going to make the radius a bit bigger though. It doesn't really look good like that. I'm going to make it just like that much bigger, to 35 maybe. So it's like this. Now go on to distortion and warp again, but find pinch and bulge. Strength to 0 on the first keyframe, and on the second one make it -1.00. And then copy my graph. I try not to say copy my graph anymore because people literally yell at me so much in the comments for it. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now. I'm going to copy my swirl effect, well, just to see the radius of it. But I'm going to get rid of my keyframes. You don't have to do this. This is completely optional. But it just makes it a little bit easier for me. So I'm just going to get rid of my keyframes. And then on the first one, I'm just going to turn it to +100 now. And then make an out graph. And also, people have been yelling at me saying my graphs are horrible lately. I use the exact same graphs as everybody else. I don't really know why they just started to turn bad out of nowhere. So yeah. Anyways, go on to pinch and bulge again in the distortion and warp category. This time make the strength +1.00, and then the second keyframe make it just 0. And do my out graph, or your out graph. I make a tag for that. And yeah, that's how you do the pinch swirl, I guess. I've kind of, in a way, done this last transition before. Not really. Like, this is the opposite way I'm doing of the first one. So basically, this is like a different type of corner spin. So you're gonna want to go ahead, have tiles and mirrored it already. Go to move and transform, and then hit this arrow, and you're gonna want to move the pivot point all the way up to the top this time, not the bottom. And then go to the swirl panel, add 2 keyframes, and on your second one, turn it to +90 or -90, whatever one you prefer. And honestly, I like this way a ton better than moving your pivot point down to the bottom. It looks a lot better in my opinion. I'm trying to move my keyframe. So yeah, it looks like this so far. And move your pivot point to the top again on your second photo. And then just do like -90 or +90 depending on what you did the first time. So it looks like this. And you can add motion blur if you want. It's completely optional. I just add motion blur because it makes it look a lot smoother. Because apparently my graphs are shit according to a lot of you, so I don't really care. I've been using them for years. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so yeah, this is how you do a different type of corner spin. I think it looks nice, and I'm going to start using it a lot more.